everybody. Welcome to episode 80 of It's No Secret Podcast Live. We are your hosts, Teresa, Sharis, and Bianca Rose. Say hello, ladies.
Hey.
Hello.
It's another Wednesday.
It's another Wednesday. Ugh, sorry. We're going to get you one day.
One of these days. It is another one of our Therapy Wednesdays. So thank you and shout out to everyone who's watching us already, whether you are watching us on our Instagram, YouTube, or our Facebook Live. We appreciate y'all because, as we always tell you guys make the show what it is. So, yeah. But how are you guys? A long time no see.
I started drinking early this week, if I'm being honest.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
It's been one of those weeks.
Nice. We're going to talk about it.
We can.
Yes, we're going to talk about it right now. If you are watching us live, make sure you guys participate in the chat. We'll make sure to share your comments here for everyone to see. And as always, we're going to start with our highs and lows. Kicking us off with our lows is moi, because these ladies claim that I never start.
She never goes first.
Even though I have video evidence.
History say.
Yeah. But we are going to start off with our lows. Again, if you want to share your low in the chat, just pop it in there. Just pop it in there. We'll see it. But my low was actually today. I got a text message from like my emotional support coworker that she just put in her 2 weeks notice. And so we're losing her on my team and I'm so sad.
Oh, no.
Yeah. She texted
That
me.
sucks when that happens.
Yes, because she's like legit my emotional support coworker. And she's my go-to for like a lot of things because she's like been doing this for a lot longer than I have. And I've learned so much from her. So I'm really sad.
I hate to lose that good coworker.
I know. But if she's watching, fuck you. No, just kidding. I love you, but fuck you. Take me with you.
Is she like going to like staying in the company or like venturing out?
No, she's leaving. I'm happy for her. She's getting a remote job that's going to pay her more to do exactly what she's doing now. So love that for her. Just hate it for me. Yeah, but hi. But yeah, that was my low.
That really sucks. Happy for her, but that sucks for you.
It really does.
I mean, I hate to say that I don't like to see you suffer, but it's kind of what you get for leaving me.
I'm like literally a row over.
So far.
I'm just as far as I was before. Oh man, Bashar, what was your low?
I don't think I've had
God's favorite.
God's fucking favorite. My God.
Yeah, I was really like contemplating, like literally for the last 15 minutes, like what the hell was my low for this week? I don't really think I had one. It's been chill.
It's been good.
That's good.
Hell yeah.
Keep rolling with it. We're just gonna keep our fingers crossed that it stays this way.
Yes, please.
I'm worried that it's like the quiet before the storm, and so I'm a little bit worried, but I'm just gonna take the quiet while it's here.
Yeah, honestly, enjoy it. Enjoy it. You need it.
All good things.
Yo.
Already in the chat.
Bunny in the chat. B, what about you? What was your low for the week?
My low for the week is that for some reason I think I'm emotionally overwhelmed for some reason. Work has been fucking crazy, biting me in the ass, and then just like personal life too. There's just a lot happening, and I'm trying to digest it all one bite at a time, basically. And it just keeps stuffing my face with it, like it's just not going well. And then today, like yesterday/today, just work. I just have to get this off my chest because office drama is so fucking annoying. And guys, viewers, if you work in an office and you relate, please let me know so I feel a little bit validated. But when you just have that one coworker that just does not take accountability, holy shit, does that affect the way that you look at things.
But not only do they not take accountability, they're not being held accountable.
They're not being held to they're not being held accountable either. So that's just, feeding off of each other. But fuck, am I feeling the backlash of it all? So it's like I feel legitimately like I am suffering right now.
I'm so sorry. That's a lot.
It
That's like-
is.
Yeah.
Because a big thing is don't try to look good in front of like the bosses and fuck me over in the background,
Mhm.
Like don't pretend like you're going to be of help. Don't gaslight me into saying that you were help the whole time. Like, come on now.
There's a lot of people, unfortunately, in this world that will do whatever to make themselves look good, and they don't care like who they have to step all over to do
Right.
that. And so it's unfortunate, but I'm
It
glad that you're
sucks.
not one of those people. And
No,
your
just
hair
the
looks
people who suffer from
amazing.
that. I
Mhm. It
found Oh wait,
does.
no, never mind. Hold on. I'll save that for my high.
Okay. Speaking of our highs, I'll kick us off. My high is that I've been off all week.
Lucky bitch.
And I originally thought like, oh my God, I'm going to be so busy with the girls and we're just going to do all these things. And the girls don't want to do anything. And it's been amazing.
So you're actually relaxing.
Yes. Like I'm legit like resting. Like I've been sleeping well. I've been sleeping in, which is not normal for me. Like sleeping in to me is like 7:30, but I've been sleeping till like 9:30,
Oh, don't
10
get crazy.
o'clock. I know. And I've been actually sleeping. So
Yeah.
that's nice.
Mm.
But yeah, it's been great. I actually
Right.
have another high too that I want to share with you guys. Oh, somebody asked if I know Spanish. Yes, sí, hablo español. Speaking of speaking Spanish, another one of my highs, and I text the girls about it. I was watching the what was the game called? Yosabo game night that we played the other day. And man, I was laughing so hard. Like, we have to do that again.
It was not
You
that
want to
hard.
do that again because you know Spanish. We
Yes.
don't know Spanish. We know
Agreed.
Sabo Spanish.
But it wasn't even you guys. It was like Fuzzy Bunny with his El Papao, and like it was just the whole thing. Like all of the listeners that didn't speak Spanish
That
either that
just
were
shows
trying to
that there's a
figure it
lot
out.
more Texans that either know Tex-Mex or or what do they say? They know Spanglish,
Yeah.
but not Spanish. And that game
Mhm.
is not Yo Sabo Spanglish.
No, it's not. It's not. And
If you
yeah.
want to see us suffer and do some team building with our viewers, we might
Yes,
have to do
please.
that one again.
No, we're going to. I've already decided. After rewatching it, I was like, oh, this is coming back at some point. Yeah. Shar, what was your high for the week?
I had two as well.
Oh, bitches.
Sunday, we threw my sister's graduation party, and so it was for her and two of her friends, and it really came together really nicely. I was a little worried there because we left everything like up to them, like decorating and that type of stuff, and then of course Saturday, me and my mom were like, okay, listen, like let's buckle down, get everything figured out. And like we were ripping and running and like trying to get everything together. But it turned out so nice. A lot of people showed up, their friends came to celebrate them, see them off, and all that good stuff. So that was really nice and exciting. And then in other news, today I scheduled my appointment for my walkthrough for my new business venture.
Yay!
Oh my God.
So it will be next Monday, not this coming Monday, but next Monday. And if all goes well, I will get my official approval on Monday and I can up and run my new business.
Woohoo!
That's amazing. Oh my God. Congrats, Shar.
And then you can go to work and be like, fuck you guys. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, because I had already planned. I was like, okay, I'm going to put my 2 weeks in on this day, but I was planning to do it that Friday before. But she didn't have any appointments until that Friday. But then like I need a Monday or a Tuesday appointment, so I had to push it out a couple days. So I was like, damn, now they're gonna get like a week and a half notice, but it is what it is because I gotta go.
Hey, they're lucky they're getting
Yeah,
any notice.
right. The
I
fact that
said,
they got a notice.
I was like,
check.
they lucky they getting any notice. I was like, because they would notify me if they was letting me go. So,
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
but yeah,
And there
I'm
are some jobs that just let you go on the spot anyway. So it's like,
yeah. If you get
really,
laid off,
your
you get laid
employees.
off.
Right. So I'm like,
Mhm.
Yes.
they can get a 2-day notice. They can notice today that I won't be there.
You can notice today.
Yeah, I'm just trying to be careful. Because when I burn any bridges, I may, you know,
All
Right.
never. Don't want
I
to
get
say
ya.
never, you know.
I'm
But
gonna knock on wood.
yeah, don't want that to happen. But if so, I always want
Right.
to, you know, it's a comfort
Yeah.
zone that I could fall back on, and it's not a hard job. So I would definitely
Right.
go back. But yeah, I'm really excited, scared. I keep telling everybody I'm so scared. I don't know what to do with myself.
You
Like,
got
No,
this.
you are
hella
girl
nervous.
boss, man.
I'm
You
I'm
got
hella
this.
nervous, but I've been like putting in the work, like staying up late, putting my packets together in my handbook and like a 20 something page handbook I've written. And I'm just like overwhelmed, but
I'm
it's
so
coming.
proud of
That is
you.
so good, though. Oh my God.
That's a
Congrats.
big high.
We're
Yeah.
so proud of you, Sharis.
Hopefully everything goes fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. All good things. All good
All
Oh,
things.
good things.
Yeah.
Yes. B, what about you? What was your high?
Well, my fucking high isn't compared to that. That's
I'm sorry.
God damn. No, I really am happy for you. My only high this week that I'd like to say is last week I did complain that the economy was causing hair salons to be unaffordable and it was so like outrageous. So if you watched last clip, you might notice that my hair was a little bit tired and this week is a little boom. I ended up, finding a hairstylist that was
Yay!
not trying to charge an arm and a leg of my firstborn child.
Nice.
And that whole salon experience, shout out to Salon Envy and my stylist Kiera. She was fucking amazing. I
Yeah.
was having everybody in that salon drinking and singing and whatever.
You would.
We're like, we got some stories to tell.
That's
And that was my first
awesome.
time like in a salon chair in a few years, like quite a few years, because I've been cutting and dyeing my hair myself. So to have the chance to sit back, relax, and let someone else do it and have a good experience, hell yeah.
Aw. I'm excited that you found somebody that wasn't gonna fucking charge you $300.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Such a difference. And she did fucking great. So
It
thanks,
looks
Kiera.
amazing. Thanks, Kiara. She looks amazing.
Oh, and all of them did follow us. Thank you.
I
So I did get us some
was
followers.
that was gonna be my next question was did you guys talk about the show? Did they
Abso-fucking-lutely.
subscribe?
Absolutely.
Good.
Good job.
Yay. But speaking of our highs, as you guys may know, sometimes you may notice that sharing highs with people can sometimes bring out a little bit of jealousy in others, kind of like how Bianca was calling us bitches for having two today.
Such a bitches.
So today, that is going to be our topic for the conversation is that green-eyed monster jealousy, right? We're going to talk about all things jealous. Let's be honest. We've all been jealous before. Okay. What? But now, whether we want to admit it or not is a different story, Bianca. But let's go ahead and unpack it for this episode. Okay. So my first question to us ladies and anyone watching is, do you consider yourself to be a jealous person? And if so, or if not, why or why not?
I would say no. I'm not a jealous person. I think in certain situations I'm territorial, not jealous. But I don't know. I feel like I'm not jealous because I'm not one of those people who I don't want what other people have. Like some things like yeah, you do, but it's not like a dire need for me to have it. Like to me, it's like if I have it, I have it, or if I'm supposed to have it, I'm gonna have it. And so like I live in that frame of mind, so it keeps me from being jealous, I think. So I wouldn't consider myself a jealous person. What's mine is mine. If I ain't got it, I ain't got it.
Right. That's fair. B, what about you?
I don't think I consider myself a jealous person. I feel like my mentality for the past couple of years, especially, is that I am like career driven. So I'm focused on trying to find people to motivate me. I'm trying to
Mm,
look for inspiration
okay.
where, like, if they're capable, then I'm capable. It's not, if I ever feel anything that's negative, it's not so much jealousy that I want what they have. I start internalizing the feeling where it's more like insecurity for
Mm,
myself. I start looking at myself differently, not them, if that makes sense.
yeah, that therapy was well worth it.
Yeah.
Me personally, it's funny that if you look back at what Shari just said when she was talking, I nodded my head really hard because that's exactly what I was going to say. Is like, I don't consider myself to be a jealous person, but I can be territorial. Like she said at the end of her statement, what's mine is mine. I'm very much like that. But I'm also like, I mean, depending on what we're talking about, whether it's relationships, friendships, right? Because there's so
Mhm.
many forms of jealousy, social media, there's money, career, right? There's so many things that can incorporate jealousy into it. Um, can I be jealous? I'm sure. I think every one of us
100%.
is
That was me
capable of
2
it,
minutes
right?
ago.
Yeah. I think it's human nature to be jealous every now and then. We are just human beings. But I do think that it can reach a level of toxicity if not managed well, is the
Right.
only way I can put it. Yeah. Real quick, I do want to catch you guys up on a couple of the comments in the chat. Unc said he's not anymore, that went out of the window after his divorce.
Mm.
I find that really interesting because it's like, so it was just a relationship type of jealousy. And why? Trust issues, maybe?
It brings up so many other things.
It really does. It really does. Um, Becky said, I'm friendly social person.
I'm a friendly social person.
She said it has to go both ways.
Mm.
But yeah, so when would you guys say was the last time you actually felt jealous of something or someone?
2 minutes ago.
I cannot with you.
It's very hard to say, like, because one, you have to acknowledge the fact that you were jealous.
Mm-hmm.
And for the viewers who want to join in on that experience, I don't want you to just think of a time that you were so jealous that not like you were talking shit or you were trying to sabotage or you were trying to do things. Even just a tiny split second, you're like, fuck, well, fuck you bitches. I'm jealous. How did you get that? Those are also versions of jealousy. They may
Mm-hmm.
last a couple seconds, but still the same feeling. Um, yeah. You all week, you being off. The people who call, oh, yeah, that's what it was for me. This morning when I was like, I think I want to call in. I am jealous of the people who have no like remorse or hesitation to just call in. I was literally on my phone trying to plan a day to call in, and I was like, "Well, I can't call in tomorrow. I got that meeting, and I gotta go have what, lunch, and then Monday, like, I have this class." I said, "So I guess I'll just call in Tuesday." Like, I'm trying to plan a call in because I'm trying to be considerate.
Because you're being a responsible adult at your
Yes,
job.
you have
But you
amazing work ethic.
Mm-hmm.
I do,
How
but
dare
I'm
you?
jealous of the people who don't.
She's like, I wish I gave less fucks.
I wish I gave less fucks.
That's fair, though. That's
Yeah,
that's
it's
fair.
fair.
Yeah. What
I
about
think
you,
every time I
Star?
get on social media and it's like somebody's fucking traveling in a different country, like that for me does it. Cause it's just like, I want to travel. I just want to spend my life. I always say it. Like if I could legitly do anything, if I hit the lotto tomorrow, one, I would take a nap instantly and not give a fuck about anything.
That'd be a nice ass nap.
Yes, a nice ass nap. Like I always
Mm-hmm.
say, I was like, I would then at some point during that week call my job and tell them fuck you.
Right.
And then I would take another nap. I was like, and then like I would build my house, but I would travel while I did that. Like while everything is being built, I would not be here. I would be
Mm-hmm.
traveling different countries with my kids and teaching my kids about the world and different cultures and different
Mhm.
places. Like That for me. So I think anytime I get on social media and I see somebody like traveling, they're like, "Oh, this, like, I to experience this and try this food," and I'm like, "Fuck, how do I travel like that? Somebody
I
help!"
want that.
Yes, I think
I
that's the only thing that like I don't have that like I wish I had.
Yeah.
Right.
agreed.
Yeah,
Agreed.
that's it.
Or people who get paid to just live.
Yeah. But I feel like a lot of those people put themselves in situations to sell their soul.
I was like, yeah,
No, I'm not talking about those people. I'm talking about like when you get on social media and people are just
influencers.
fucking traveling. Yeah, like influencers. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to this bomb ass restaurant and eat there for free because they're gonna pay me
Yeah.
to just talk about this restaurant.
Yeah.
Or they're gonna pay me to go stay at this amazing fucking all-inclusive resort on this amazing beach in the middle of nowhere. Like,
Mm.
But are the comments worth it? Because you
oh, I
get
don't
those
give a
people.
fuck.
But see, some people do.
Pay me.
Some people would. That would eat it
Right.
some people. So then that's a cost, right? That you're paying because people are talking shit. Because now
Agreed.
people are jealous of you and the life that you live, so they have something negative to say, right?
Yeah.
So it's like that part I could care less about. I just want to travel. So like that's it.
Yes. Unka in the chat said, people piss me off more than I get jealous, especially if they flaunt what others don't have.
So there's people who intentionally try to make people jealous.
Mhm.
So let's
There's
talk
a
about
lot
that.
of people that do that. Especially,
Have y'all ever met with someone who admitted that they try to make people jealous?
have I been like associated with those type of
Yeah,
people?
like, do you know someone or has anyone outwardly admitted, like, yeah, I just want to make people jealous?
No, I don't think I've ever met someone that has outwardly admitted that,
Yeah.
whether they
Okay.
were doing it or not.
But I know some people who have done it, like do things to do that.
Mm.
Yeah.
But not outwardly admitted it, for sure.
But the part that sucks to that, I think a lot of people who are that way are people who are just very insecure with themselves.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People that need more validation. And for
they need
them,
more attention.
yes.
Yeah. So
That's crazy
that's a huge-
because when we were thinking of like how can we talk about jealousy, what did I think about jealousy? And I thought jealousy stems from insecurity. So for someone to try to make others jealous, for you to say that that stems from insecurity as well, is like, okay, so we just all insecure here. Cool.
I mean, unfortunately, there is a lot of that going around. And it's more so because we're programmed to think that we have to be a certain way or live a certain life or lifestyle in order to be liked or whatever. Like, it starts really young, and it starts with the environment that you're kind of raised in, really. Do you guys think that jealousy could ever be healthy?
healthy.
I think so.
Healthy, yeah. Okay, B, why?
Because like I said earlier, it can stem from, it's a motivational. You can use it as a motivation, not so much as internalizing what you don't have, but it's more motivation of what you could have if you push yourself. Like it is if someone else is capable of it, then maybe I am too.
Mhm.
It's how you frame it, really.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's all in how you view it, right? So, like, to B's point, how she was talking about, like, now that she's more career driven than she has been in the past, that she views a moment of jealousy more as like, dang, I need to get my shit together, and like
Right.
motivation. So that, yeah, I agree. What do you think, Shar? You were a little hesitant at the beginning there.
No, I was just really thinking, but I think it's the same way. I think there's just different types of jealousy. I think there's like motivational jealousy. I think there's like, and then there's the envious side where that's a totally different thing. And so I think, it could go both ways, but for sure having a healthy aspect to it because it can just push certain people. And then I kind of feel like, but is that really jealousy?
Yeah, well, I feel like, is there a difference between jealousy and envy?
Yeah, definitely.
What's the difference? She's like, I think.
Envy to me is more, I feel like I don't know what's the word I'm looking for. Thank you, Perry, very much.
Oh, girl, that happens to me on a daily.
I mean,
Yes.
yesterday I sat there for 15 minutes trying to think of a word that pissed me off. I had to change the whole sentence because I couldn't get it to flow the way I wanted it to flow. But
Yep.
that's another story.
And it's a word you use every day, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think envy is a little more like deep rooted. I think it's more of the ugly part of jealousy. If
Yeah.
that makes sense. I think it's more when jealousy gets it's wound up so tight in you that you would cause harm to somebody else, or you would do something bad to stop them from having it, or from seeing them happy, or like whatever the situation may be. I think it comes more to that, when jealousy could be more just a simple kick you in the ass tool or something of that nature.
Agreed.
Right.
I do want to read that comment that was just on the screen, just for our people who aren't watching this, just if you're listening. Jamin on our Facebook said, so being jealous at times is a good thing, just like being selfish at times.
Ooh,
Use the moment to rebuild and build on yourself.
I like that. Very
I
well
do
said.
too. Yeah. Going back to the jealousy and envy thing, to me, like envy is more you're wanting something that someone else has, right? Like to me, that's the green monster, really, is envy. Whereas jealousy, in my mind, is more of a fear. It's a fear of losing something you have or missing out on something. And that kind of,
Ooh, FOMO.
yeah, FOMO is jealousy to me, right?
It's that traveling, Sharis.
Yeah.
Now,
No, go ahead, B.
I was gonna ask. Now, have y'all ever been in a situation where you know that you made someone jealous without realizing it?
Made someone jealous without
Mhm.
realizing it. I don't know if I've knowingly done that.
How do you think that would happen?
Envy. Like if I'm talking about something, if I'm sharing a joyous moment
Mm.
and the reaction is, it's basically like hater. Yeah, it's a hater type of comment. That is when I would see, like, but again, not knowingly that I'm doing that, but
Right.
yeah, like that would be the sign for sure.
So I kind of wanted to like open up that conversation of, you may not realize it, but what are some signs of when someone is jealous? What are some signs to look out for? And viewers, if you're listening, what are some of those moments that made you realize, oh, they jealous? They might be hating.
Definitely
think-
when people get like backhanded comments, I think that's
Mm.
like, the biggest one.
Mhm.
Even if like someone tries to do it like jokingly, because I've been told like there's always a little truth in every joke, so like
Right.
you gotta take that into consideration too. Yeah, but any just little sly comment, or if you do something and someone decides to go do it after you, but like the exact way that you did it, or to be with someone after you've been with them when they shouldn't have.
Sorry.
Wow, what a poker face.
Oh, sorry, no poker face whatsoever. But yeah, definitely agree with all of that.
I think, let me see. Okay.
Someone who competes with you a lot too.
Okay.
Fuzzy Bunny on our YouTube said, when someone drinks a sip of that haterade at the party, in the group comments and such. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I feel like I've had those conversations with, friends where they try to frame it in a way that instills a little bit of doubt or worry.
Mm.
Like they make me hesitate and rethink that, am I actually, being successful? Am I doing the right thing? They start making you second guess yourself.
They're they're playing into your insecurities.
Right.
Mhm.
Like if I can come in and say, I'm proud of this, I did this, and they're like, oh, so you did that.
Hmm.
They
It's
start,
about
like
time. No, I'm just
right, like they start adding those comments, but they start making you feel, that fear or that worry that it's not something that you should be prideful for or happy about.
Yeah. People that never celebrate your wins is a big red flag.
The silent people pisses me off, and I've come across a lot of them.
No, the ones that really piss me off are the ones that are around during your misery but disappear during your wins.
Mhm.
Those are the people that piss me off. If you're not going to be happy for me, that's fine. Go do you, boo. But don't pretend to like be someone that's there for me when I'm going through a difficult time because it makes you feel better about your life.
Right.
And then when I'm celebrating my wins, you're nowhere to be found.
Right.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate,
Jamin
but I like
on
people-
oh, go ahead, sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, Jamin on Facebook said that it depends on the situation, I would say. So are we talking relationship scenario or work scenario? So if you feel like, there's a difference in just different situations on how jealousy would show up, share it, whether it's relationship or work. I
Shar,
know. Yeah, go ahead.
Probably should have went because I forgot.
Perry.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to get these comments in.
You're fine.
No, you're good. You're
I was
good.
supposed to disappear again, so I was like, "Go!" And then I read it. I shouldn't have read it. I should have just let you read it. And so whatever I was thinking, without my mistake.
All right. Well, they brought up like the different scenarios. So let's talk about the different scenarios. Let's talk about relationships first, because that's always kind of the easiest one to talk about, right?
All right.
So jealous partners, exes, things like that. Have you guys ever dated someone who was jealous?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Who wants to share their story first?
I dated a man who was jealous of my friends because I would spend time with them and he only wanted me to spend time with him. It wasn't even just jealousy. It was like possessiveness and a lot of other things that kind of factor into it. But he's not the only one that I've dated that was jealous, unfortunately. But it does turn into like possession when it comes to relationships, and it can get a little scary sometimes. I had one that kind of turned into a little bit of a stalker after we broke up for a while. I had to call the cops on him because he would show up at my job or my apartment, things like that.
That's wild.
But yeah, but like things with jealousy, and this is what I've said. Ironically, I've said this to my son, who's a grown man now. But like jealousy does not get better over time. If anything, I have found that people who are really jealous, if they're not doing the self work, because I feel like people can change if they put in the work. But for those people who don't put in the work, the jealousy just gets worse the more comfortable they get in the relationship.
Right.
What about you guys? Yeah. Have you guys dated someone jealous?
Really jealous people. Had stalkers, people jump out of bushes, rage my phone with over 100 phone calls. After the breakup, it's been a little crazy. Yeah, and different relationships, like then a breakup, and then like a bunch of lives get told, and just craziness, like everything to make me look like a bad person, and it's like, really? Okay. But it's still scary that, and then the scary part to that is like, gosh, you think like at some point, like this is someone who you said you loved or that they loved you, and like for you to go out and do that, like it's very scary to put yourself in those situations for sure.
Victoria on our Facebook, thank you for displaying this one because I wanted to read this one. She said, I dated a man who was jealous of my son and said I treated him like the husband.
It's like So she treated him as a priority is what she did,
Yes,
and
which she
he
should do.
which she should. Hi, yeah.
High red flag. Major, major red flag, especially when
Insecurities,
it comes to
man.
your kid.
That's really where it stems from.
Mhm.
Um, I've dated on, 2 different occasions. I dated one guy for a little bit who was jealous that I outshined him. His whole
Mhm.
thing was that he wanted to show me how outgoing he was and how so many people knew him. So when we'd go out, he would wanna introduce me to people so I can see how well he, socialized. But when I started having conversations with people and they're laughing at my jokes and they're paying more attention to me, well, he didn't like that. So he's
Yeah.
over here cutting off the conversation or literally moving me away. Like it was he got jealous of the fact that I outshined him in some scenarios.
Mm.
I've also dated another person who kept bringing up our financial situations. He's like, "Oh, you got money. Oh, you live here.
Mm.
Oh." So then they start bringing up the things that you have and start using that as something that you should almost feel like ashamed of or something that, they're projecting that they don't have.
Mhm. Their way of feeling better about their lack of whatever it might be
Mhm.
is by bringing you down.
Right.
Mhm. I will definitely say that, like, having a jealous partner is just difficult. It's just difficult, and to be frank, like, for me personally, I don't know if it's worth it
Right.
because love is
It's
not enough sometimes.
and honestly, I feel like when you're with somebody like that, I think it escalates, right? And it's kind of like a form of DV, right? If you just want to say it, because it may not be a physical aspect, but it's really like a mental and emotional thing.
Yeah.
Right.
It starts to take that toll, and like that's really how people gain emotional control over other people and start to make you doubt yourself, not feel yourself, not be who you are, because that control comes in. And so
Mhm.
like I think it's very critical to read those telltale signs early on.
Yes. And to that point, that comment that's on the screen right now for everyone listening, Fuzzy Bunny on our YouTube said, having a jealous partner is a crucial milestone. It's the opportunity to see what should and should not be tolerated.
Absolutely.
And it's the fact that he said crucial is the part that I want to call out because it is very crucial. Because the minute that you start allowing the jealous monster to rear its
Mhm.
head into the relationship, like, that's when they start getting more comfortable with
Yeah,
it, and that
you've expressed that you allowed it.
Yep.
You accept that the love you think you deserve. If
Mhm,
you allow that, then so be it.
mhm.
I do wanna call out Dana on our Facebook. She said, "I agree, men can be jealous, but let's not forget how us women can be crazy jealous at times as well. I have
Yeah,
to admit, I can get jealous at times."
yeah, but how you act on that jealousy is crucial as well, right? As far
Right.
as, like, is your partner willing to deal with this? Because again, we all get jealous sometimes, it's just natural. Go
Mhm.
ahead, B.
Jamin, there's comments coming in, so
Yeah.
we'll catch us up. Jamin on Facebook said, "Jealousy can also carry on from previous relationships and possibly be a victim. It's an issue of jealousy that may carry on." I think he means PTSD.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
and then Dana also, she agrees.
yeah.
Jamin also followed up with that and said, "When we meet someone new, that really has to be, acknowledged early on in the relationship."
Mhm.
And then Victoria on Facebook said that the jealous partners assume things about you. And a lot of times, men's jealousies reflect the misogyny they don't want to own up to. And I really want to keep that on the board for a little bit because if you can't hear it, then I definitely want you to, to look at that and look within you because that is a very well point.
Yeah. And by no means are we saying that only men are jealous,
Yeah.
okay? No means. Cuz let me tell you, baby, I have met some crazy jealous women in my life. But I'll be honest with you, seeing a lot of them and the way that they carried themselves in those situations made me
Mhm.
not want to be that way.
Right.
So,
Tell me what not to do.
yeah. Do you guys feel like social media likes, comments, things of that nature are worth arguing about?
Like,
Comments, maybe.
yeah.
Depends on what the comment is.
Okay.
Likes, no. You
Yeah.
could have posted at the right time and it just took off.
Right.
I mean, like seriously,
Right.
that is not worth arguing about. But comments, it depends on the comment itself.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can on Facebook, you can like something, but then when you take that extra effort to hold your finger down and react to it, depends what time of the month. I might get a little crazy on that. I don't know.
Fuzzy Bunny said, we like a little toxica. A tiny sprinkle here and there is simply a reminder of passion. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Now, going back to the social media thing, I agree with Shari. I think it depends, right? Because I feel like there's a story to whomever is commenting, right? So it's like, I'm not mad about the comment. I'm mad about what led to the comment. Like, did you allow somebody to like feel this comfortable
Right.
with you? Right? Depending on what kind of comment it is, obviously.
Okay,
Yeah.
but
But,
also
like,
if
likes,
they're commenting on on Mia Khalifa's Instagram, it's like,
right.
so you're gonna do that? You're gonna comment on Mia Khalifa's account and you're not gonna like our son's pictures from his birthday? That's wild.
That's wild. Yeah. So real quick, Victoria's comment on our Facebook, she said, it depends on who the comment is towards. Like if it's your celebrity hall pass that you'll never get, shoot your shot, baby. Like, yeah. So Ugg said, I get jealous when someone gets pecans and I get peanuts. That's fair. That's fair, Ugg. That's fair. Where is the line when it comes to jealousy and relationships for you guys?
I think it's, and like somebody just said in the comments, like it's a line, right? And so there's that line of where it's like, okay, it's healthy, it's okay, you're entitled to be jealous because we all are by human nature,
Right.
but it's when it crosses that line of like, now we're in a danger zone and it becomes scary, and now I'm worried about whatever it may be. I'm fearful of something. How you may react out in public, what you may do to me, what something you may bring to the table that isn't worth me risking, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's when you have to draw the line.
Yeah.
I think once you start considering the consequences of a scenario, then you start crossing that boundary.
Yeah. You worry that it can go a lot further than it has. Because you start, you do start to see it, little things gradually start to change, and comments change and reactions change, and it's like, oh, okay, so like T said earlier, it's going to continue to happen. It's going to continue to escalate.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if they're slowly escalating over time, it's going to continue to grow. So how long are you willing to put up with it?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yep. For me, it's also like there's a difference between like a playful jealousy or like, oh, that's mine. Leave my man alone. You know what I mean? Like, and lack of trust. And I think that when it starts to feel like, oh, you just don't trust me,
right,
then that's when it's a problem for me. That's like, and that's the early stages. That's before it gets scary or anything like that. But or when the behavior begins to become more controlling, right? So like the guy I dated that I told you guys was like very possessive. Like he wanted to take up all of my time because he didn't want me to be with my friends or my family or like anything like that. Yeah. Moving on from from relationships, let's move on to friendships now. What about jealousy in friendships? Have you guys ever been jealous of a friend or had a friend that you felt was jealous of you?
Probably.
Probably. I actually like this comment we have up from It's Me Philly on our YouTube. She said, the line is self-awareness and accountability. When your jealousy becomes my responsibility to deal with, it's a problem. I
speak
like
on
that.
Yep.
Yes. And that goes for friendships too. All right. So who's been jealous of you guys and why?
Everybody, I got haters everywhere.
I love it.
The sad part about it is I was always raised to say if you don't have haters, you're not doing something right. When you do,
Yeah.
you're not doing it right. So
Right.
it is what it is. Yeah. I've had plenty of hater friends, and so I don't have friends.
Yes, you have.
I don't have friends. Yeah, the experience is never good. And because like I've said before, like I'm very big on relationships and loyalty and things of that nature. So in a friendship, I think it's odd because I think in a friendship I expect less jealousy than I do in a relationship. Like in a relationship, I think you're gonna get that. So I don't expect to see that in friendships. I want to be, be each other's motivation or,
Right.
off of each other more than anything.
Yes.
Like, but to be envious of a friend or like want something that they have so bad that you would literally do anything to have it is crazy to me.
Yeah, but I think you open yourself up to have more jealous friends. I mean, you may not know that they are jealous and you would consider them friends, and you wouldn't know that or you would know that you are jealous and you wouldn't consider them as friends or something. Like it's a very fine line because it's I feel like when you have a lot of friends, you want, like you said, you want everyone who's in your circle to cheer for you and do all that. You have more people, not just your one spouse that you can, put your attention to. You have 10 people cheering for you and 2 of them are struggling, and you don't realize that now they're comparing themselves to you. Like you put yourself up of more the possibility of jealousy. And they might not even know that they're jealous. They start internalizing, they start comparing. I mean, you say it, if they were, if they were jealous, then they were never your friends. But I mean, they probably wouldn't know that until they get jealous themselves.
That's fair. The comparing successes is a big one for me when it comes to friendships. Like, especially like when I first started doing like the podcasting thing, and because back in my day when I first started it, like it wasn't really a thing that was going on. It was very new, it was very different, and from it, I got little hosting gigs here and there and things like that. And so it's like anytime I would try to share like a success, it'd be like, well, I did this.
Right.
And it's like they're always trying to one up you. And I'm like, it's just fucking exhausting. It's just exhausting.
Well, Jamin on Facebook said, if only they put in the same work as you did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dana on Facebook also said, I live a very humble life. I try and give no reason to make anyone jealous. I try my best to always be kind. And that could be you, Dana, and that has been me too. But you can't help how other people feel or how another person perceives your success. You can be very prideful of the things that you've done genuinely because you have genuinely worked hard. But when someone else is struggling on their end, your success is the bane of their existence because it's just a reminder of something that they are not putting in the work to do or they don't have themselves.
That very humble life that you have may be everything that someone's ever wanted.
Right.
But again, you can't control that. Right. So, but you can control who you have around you.
Right.
And so if you are seeing signs from friends and things like that may be jealous, I'd say definitely like reconsider whether that's what you want to deal with or not.
Right.
Yeah.
I think before I read Victoria's comment, I want to share like another type of jealousy that I wouldn't have considered it in real time until I reflected on it after. But when something that I recognized in the friends, whenever I got my promotion at work, obviously it put me, financially great. When I was around certain friends, they started losing empathy for me, or they stopped taking my situation into consideration. They started almost taking advantage. And that is another form of jealousy when they stop losing empathy for you because they're like, oh, you got it. Why do I need to feel sorry for you?
Mhm.
You're fine.
You've got everything going on.
You got everything going for you.
Mhm.
They start losing empathy.
Mhm.
I did not realize that that was another form of jealousy, especially coming from who I thought was friends.
Yeah, it definitely is. That secret resentment in a way.
Right.
Um, Going back to what Jamin said earlier, like a lot of people don't know the work that you do, like to get to
Mm,
where you are, though. But you would think that your friends would. So choose your friends wisely. Let's go ahead and catch up on some of these comments. So we have Victoria on our Facebook. She said, I've had friends jealous of successes I had when I was younger, and it ended up hurtful and kind of traumatizing. So now I will own up to being the kind of person who tries too hard to help friends and to try to prevent that.
mm.
What do you guys think about this comment?
Sorry, do you want to say something?
It looks
I
like
feel
she
like
does.
I feel
That's
like you're
why I
trying to.
asked. I'm like, Go ahead, Shar.
I don't know. It's just one of those hard situations, right? Because you want to be that friend. You want to be that friend who helps people and who's there to support people, but
Mhm.
then it's kind of like people take your kindness for weakness, or people stop considering you, right, and everything that you do and that you give back. And it's kind of like when you have, it's like having a friendship that you are constantly pouring into, but you're getting nothing out of it.
Right.
And so like even in that type of situation, like that's a form of jealousy. Like you, like B just said, like you feel like everything that I have is like disposable, right? Like don't, it doesn't matter. You got it. You're good. So
Mhm.
keep giving, and I'm gonna keep taking and not feeding back into it. And so I just think that again, it's, you just have to really carefully pick the people who you choose to have around you or who you choose to call friends,
Right.
because it can be traumatizing. It can leave you like, and I clear, I will be honest about it, a bad taste in your mouth. And I don't fuck with people because I just
Yep.
don't. It's
Yeah.
happened one too many times. I've been bite the hand that feeds you. Like it's happened one too many times, and I'm just not here for it anymore. I don't have the capacity to deal with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to Victoria's comment, like, yes, it can be very hurtful, and yes, it can be very traumatizing, but I'll be frank with you guys. The part that concerned me in that comment was that she says she owns up to being the kind of person who tries too hard to help friends. And that's where it's like, as a friend, if we were friends, like that would be my concern for you, is like you shouldn't have to try too hard to help the people around you.
Right.
If you want to help somebody, you can help them, but don't make that traumatizing situation from a bad friend um turn you into like a people pleaser with your newer friends now. Like just be you. People that love you will be around, and people that don't won't.
Right. Almost to what like Dana was saying earlier, how she tries to stay humble. She's
Mhm.
taking other people into consideration. So it seems like you're also doing the same thing. Like, I don't want my friends to suffer, so I'm going to get ahead of that and not let them. But when you shouldn't, you know, you shouldn't hide your success, or you shouldn't be humble enough.
Right.
You did the damn thing. You work the hard, you work as hard as you do. You deserve the success. You deserve to acknowledge the success.
Yeah.
Trying to enable or coddle someone else's feelings and their reaction to your success, that's not on you,
Mm-mm.
because you deserve to be successful. You deserve to have all of that.
And
Let
I
them be jealous. Haters gonna hate. Someone said it earlier. Haters gonna hate. Ain'ters gonna ain't.
Yep. And that's the thing. It's like we don't celebrate our own successes enough. We're too busy celebrating everybody else around us.
Right.
God, fucking hypocrite. Um, but like seriously, like I'm reading these comments and I'm like, I get it, but just be happy. Just do you. Celebrate your wins. Enjoy the good things that you're doing. Fuzzy Bunny on our YouTube said, it is ultimately not our responsibility to always take on the whole maintenance of friends, the relationships. Takes a lot to get there, but there's always a limit. Yeah. Yes. And Jamin on our Facebook said, and usually they are the people that will turn it around on you, making you out to be the bad guy.
Mm.
Somebody earlier said something about narcissistic behavior. And yes, I think a lot of people that are jealous are narcissistic to a
Right.
certain extent.
I think it's important to remember, because we're getting close to the top of the hour, and this is getting heated if we let it go on a lot longer. But I think one thing that you should always keep in mind for yourself is that, I'm for the people who tend to be jealous of you or your situation or the things that you worked hard to have. You just got to remember, like, I'm not better than you. You think I'm better than you, and that's what bothers you. So I think it's really important to remember that perspective is you can't control what other people think, but it shouldn't make you feel like you need to minimalize your success in any way.
Agreed.
That's their issue. That's an issue, not an issue me.
Yeah. The only person that I am competing with is myself.
Right.
I want to be better than I was yesterday. I want to give more to my children and my family. You know what I mean? Like that's the only person. Shut up. That's the only person that I'm competing with.
I was joking because I said the bitch who got to travel to 5 different countries. That's the only person I'm competing with. Because bitch, I'm trying to go where you are.
Well, that's true too. But but again, my competition, not hers, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Really quickly, again, we are at the top of or approaching the top of the hour. But how do you guys feel, really quickly, about family jealousy?
I'll cut them off too. I have cut
Oh,
them
I
off.
have.
At
Oh
some
my
point,
God,
enough
I
is
have.
enough.
Yeah. It's just so toxic. It's just gross.
Because
Especially,
like if people know, like, right, jealousy happens, and it's like if I have to deal with it in a relationship and with friends, like I'm not gonna deal with it at home, like or in my family. Like it's I can't. I'm not gonna do it. I shouldn't
Yeah.
have to do that
Mhm.
because as a family, we should all have each other's backs and be uplifting each other. Heavy on
Heavy on the air quotes.
like we should all be supporting each other, especially if what I'm doing is like if it is a household situation, like especially if what I'm doing is supporting the bigger picture,
right.
you should be supporting it. You should be all in and be happy for what somebody is doing. And I deal with that and it's like I'm just not. So I'm gonna figure it out with or without you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
I
that's
feel
what
like
it is.
I'm more confrontational with family too because I'm tired of it. It's the backhanded, it's the inconsideration. It's literally everything that we've talked about, the signs of jealousy that comes across more into family. It's the entitlement, it's the lack of empathy, the lack of consideration, the taking advantage of. I see more of that in family than I do in friends. Friends may be a little bit more passive aggressive about it, but family for sure is they know your past, so they're comfortable with kind of dangling that thing in front of you. So I feel like recently, even for myself, I've had to learn how to cut family off. I mean, I've had, a cousin who, again, mentioning my job, and he tells somebody, well, why does she still get an Easter basket? Because my mom fucking loves me. That's why.
Because my mom fucking loves
Because my
me.
mom fucking
That's
loves me. That's why.
Yeah.
It doesn't fucking matter. That has nothing to do with it. But thank you for projecting, that insecurity.
Yeah.
But again, they're more public about it. And I've dealt with so much of that I'm over that.
Yeah. I am too, B. I've been over it for quite some time now. And it is very nice to create boundaries to where you don't have to deal with that shit. Yeah. Real quick, Dana, I want to read her last comment because this is exciting to hear. She said, family jealousy? No, we always motivated each other. So I wouldn't know what that feels like. Thanks be to God. Good for you, girl.
Good for you. I'm glad that there are family out there that does that. Now, I do have a lot of family that supports this podcast, that watches the live. So let me make this very clear. Not you.
Right.
If you're watching, not you. Otherwise, you wouldn't be watching. The jealous people just don't watch, and that's fine.
Isn't that interesting, though? Like when you think about that, especially when you're doing something like a podcast.
Like y'all know I'm here every Wednesday like it's my goddamn job.
Yeah.
The people that love me show up. Hi, thank you guys. Love y'all. The ones who don't,
The people
Yet I
that
know that they ask, hey,
the people that
doing great.
want to show up will show up,
Mhm.
no matter what it is you're doing. So yeah, but we are at the top of the hour. I think our Instagram may be getting cut off soon if
Maybe.
it
Not
hasn't
yet.
already. Yay! I swear, it just picks and chooses
Okay,
ones.
hurry before they
Oh
cut
my
us
God.
off.
Okay, so sorry, Bianca's rushing me now, but thank you guys so much for everybody in the chat. You guys, your conversation made this conversation, like always. Make sure you guys join us every week. And if you don't follow us on all of our platforms, Bianca's going to tell
You're
you how
not
you can find
jealous.
us.
You're
You're not jealous enough.
But for the jealous hoes who love to watch and never comment, just make sure that you are following, like, and subscribing to us. Hit the bell notification icon if there is one. We have our social media. That's Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at It's No Secret Podcast. We have our X account at It's No Secret Pod. And we also have our TikTok account at It's No Secret Podcast Live. Yes, we are growing our followings and we are being more active on social media, we promise. So
Thanks, Lee.
we would love your help in sharing our podcast across any of those platforms. If you are already, make someone else do it. But if you can't join us on our live stream every Wednesday, then you can definitely listen to us on Spotify and Apple every Sunday. And if you want to rewatch these episodes, reread the comments if you need to, then you can do that on our YouTube channel.
Yes.
And until next week, remember, it's no secret.
Bye.
Bye.